Hey, Sassy fam. Welcome to your Sunday check-in. I hope you're well. I hope you are fabulous. We have a couple of notes in the intro today, so like always, if you just want to skip past it, your sign will be timestamped in the description box as well as the comments. I got you. So first and foremost, happy Father's Day to all those fathers out there. May it be your day, and hopefully you get to spend it the way that you want, in a relaxed way and feeling celebrated. Happy Father's Day to you. Let's see, what's going on? Just next week will be the in-depth version of Yours and Theirs, and we will also do the abbreviated version of Yours and Theirs today for the check-in. Like always with Yours and Theirs, your person doesn't have to be a significant other, spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, lover type situation. It's whomever's in the dynamic as I'm describing it, yeah? So do keep in mind it could be about a family member or friend. I don't know, that's up to you. Referring back to that main point, take it resonates, leave it does not. And like always with Yours and Theirs, right? Reverse those energies as you see fit. Very much so. Okay, but this is the Sunday check-in, so we're going to do the baseline only, no clarification, and then towards the end we'll put down some oracles and charms, okay? Once more, next week will be the in-depth with full clarifiers. So just case in point, if you don't like what you see here today, tune in next week. And like always, if nothing resonates at all, check your placements. You'll find yourself in there somewhere. Down to the main note. I don't think it's a big deal, but it comes up often enough that it should be addressed. And then also my part-time moderator, or I should say part-time comments moderator, Al. Hi, Al. How's it going? Oh, I know. You'll tell me. Has been asking me to point this out as well. It's just a bit of a note for some of you who have been experiencing this. I'll see a comment or I'll get an email. Hey, I don't see my comment. Let's talk about that. So a couple things. YouTube, and I completely support this because it's well overdue. It is well overdue. So I completely support what they've done because finally they're doing something compared to what they used to do, which was not much. Okay. In regards to comments, I tell you what, guys, for the first almost 3 years, I myself personally, and other content creators can tell you about this, YouTube was like a referee that had no job, right? YouTube is there in the uniform, but they didn't actually do anything. So comments would get out of control in terms of spam and trolling. It just ran rampant. And the biggest feedback we would get is just like, well, just flag it. We'll take care of it. You might have to flag one channel multiple times before YouTube would actively look at it and then take it down. Oh, it's a fake account. Yeah, okay. So imagine every day in the comment section, you were inundated 20, 30, 40, 50 hits of scam and trolling and things like that. So it was very hands-off. Like I said, YouTube would wear a referee uniform, but not actually referee. So it was extremely frustrating, not to mention time-consuming. And not too long ago, they have really stepped up their game in supporting content creators to kind of bring that down, okay? So they have, I don't know, I'm assuming they've built some sort of software that can better pull in advance fake accounts and stuff that is really just overt negative. It shouldn't be there. It's just bad, right? I completely support this. Most content creators do. It takes less work for us. You don't even know. My job has gotten easier. Al's has gotten easier, but it has created a bit of a reverse effect. In that respect, that people who are innocently commenting, they have no ill will or agenda. Sometimes those comments do get pulled aside. And sometimes I will have to go into the spam bucket, or Al will, and we'll have to clean out those perfectly innocent comments that no ill will was meant or intended, that kind of thing. And what happens in those comments is that those folks who, again, they don't mean to post anything wrong or inappropriate. They just happen to use something that YouTube identified as problematic. Problematic mostly in symptom of spam accounts, scam accounts, fake accounts, fraudulent accounts, and troll accounts, okay? And it's typically innocent stuff. So let me tell you about this. That way you know in future. That way you can figure out how to better leave comments, or if you see a repeating pattern with your comments and they don't seem to show up, not just in my area, but anyone else's that you're leaving comments with. So let's talk about the common things that get pulled aside. Excess use of emojis, like so. It'll just be a string of emojis, which I'm sure makes sense to you. It might make sense to some folks, but a string of emojis is classic scam. Okay, so those almost always get pulled aside. And I know a lot of people like to communicate via emojis. Unfortunately, it's become a very prime suspect for scam accounts, okay? People who use excess numbers, anything that has 800 in it specifically tends to get pulled aside as being invalid or a scam account. Anything that indicates a phone number almost always gets pulled aside, as it should. One of the best ways that scam was so effective prior to YouTube's new tools, okay, to moderate comments, was that people would just WhatsApp me, call this number, and Dr. Whoever will cure all your problems for $5,000. You guys have no idea, or perhaps you do, maybe some of you remember how out of control that was. I mean, seriously, comments was the wild, wild west of scam, okay, and YouTube. And WhatsApp was a big flag. So again, this is something YouTube, in my opinion, could have been regulating a long time ago, but they're doing it now, and I suppose that's what counts. So anybody who lists a .com outside of YouTube, that automatically gets pulled aside. So some of you want to share something you saw somewhere else outside of YouTube and you list a .com. Boom, that's automatically going to get pulled. Again, it's for safety reasons, okay? The whole point of scammers is to lead people away from the comment thread and say, go here. And that's why I tell people all the time, do not follow anyone in the comments who say, hey, go here. And this person, this psychic, this doctor will cure all your problems. Please don't do that. It still sometimes sneaks through, but not nearly as bad as it used to, again, because of YouTube. So I'm actually happy they do this. But some folks honestly, innocently do share some sort of .com or some sort of link, and it's going to automatically get pulled, okay? What else? Excessive characteristics that have nothing to do with letters, okay? So we're looking at commas, apostrophes, okay, this kind of thing, all that. So excessive use of characters that I'm sure maybe to you makes sense. To YouTube, that's a red flag, so that's going to get pulled aside. Paragraphs. I understand. I'm a bit wordy myself. I am. But did you write, a Shakespearean sonnet and then post it? I promise you it got pulled. Okay? If it's so many sentences, paragraphs, pages equivalent long, it will get pulled. Okay? Now, I know some people really want to express themselves and you want to be thorough, but really, guys, it's more for your safety. Okay? Please don't overshare. Some people have gone so far, full name, this is the day I was born, down to the time, down to the hour. I mean, we're oversharing. And I get the context of it, but guys, you can't assume that information is safe. So please, the full-length thing, don't. I promise you you're oversharing. It's going to get pulled, and I'll probably not approve that comment either. I have the chance to. I probably won't, and that's just more to do with your safety than anything else. Okay? So oversharing, or just really long type. Even if you're not oversharing, let's just say it's really long type, it's going to get pulled. Let's see, timestamps. People leave timestamps for themselves all the time. I get it. But if your whole comment, and this, I see this actually quite a bit, is a string of timestamps, it gets pulled aside. It looks suspect. Okay. It looks suspect. It's one thing when you're like, oh, important point here, 2810, or this made me laugh. 2 minutes and 13 seconds. Cool. I get that. That's fine. I'm talking about the people who literally leave 50, 60 timestamps. I don't know why. I'm not sure what that's about. But YouTube says, well, that gets pulled. Okay, so that's another one. What else? First-time commenters. I don't know who made that rule. I have not a clue. But people who are literally leaving their first comment for the first time, their comment automatically gets pulled to spam. I have nothing to do with that. I will free your comment if I see it, assuming it's innocent. Excess swear words. It gets pulled aside automatically, typically associated with heavy troll accounts. So just blatant swear words, boom, that gets pulled aside. Since these new changes for YouTube's comment moderating practices have come into effect, it's made my job a lot easier. It's made Al's job a lot easier. So this is, I don't disagree with it. I don't mind having to do a little bit of the reverse effect and release those comments that are perfectly innocent. I have no problem with that. All right, you guys, that's it. Again, just be aware of what you put out there. And just to let you know, these are the common conditions for which perfectly innocent comments sometimes get pulled aside. But again, not all of them are innocent. YouTube is erring on the side of caution, okay, as opposed to just general release. And again, I don't fault them for that because I have a very good reflection point of where that's coming from, which was no help at all. I mean, none. You know, gosh, I remember once in one of the check-ins, it was super popular. I don't know. It got up to like 60,000 views once. There was over 100 fraudulent accounts I had to personally, manually clean out myself. Okay. It was exhausting. That was just one video. That was just one. And it always tends to be the more popular ones that got hit with the most fraudulent activities. And it was really bad, guys, because it's so easy to create a fake account and then somebody copy pastes my picture and profile into it. And, you know, they think it's, hey, this is Sassy. You want to come over here for a reading? Those days, trust me, I'm not far out from those days. I remember them all too well. All too well. And how much I had to complain to YouTube, get assistance with it. Like, it would take up hours out of my day. So I don't miss those days. I'm, like I said, it was extremely frustrating to be in a situation to understand that YouTube's supposed to help, but they're like, no, you got it. And now they do. Where the switch came from, I have no idea. I'm just grateful for it now. You know, it frees up my time considerably. And I have to worry about you guys and what you're experiencing less. Okay, so that's good. Okay, you guys, I think that's about it, at least for notes. Like I said, your sign will be time-stamped in the description box in the comments. I will see you at your sign. Leo, you're up first. What's going on, please? Show me Leo and their person. Show me Leo and their person. Show me Leo. Show me Leo. Show me Leo. What's going on? Show me Leo, please. Alrighty, Rue. Like always, we're going to start with your side of the board, but as I explained, reverse the energies as you see fit. What's going on, please? The Five of Wands. Oh, no. Three of Swords. No. Six of Pentacles. You want to know. Okay. Death. The Star. The Five of Pentacles. Perhaps not. Perhaps not. Okay. Ace of Wands. Three of Wands. There you go. The Hierophant. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Three of Pentacles. I know you're interested in making this work until you're not. Okay. Three of Pentacles. You're trying to show me a state of cooperation over a very fine line right now. It's looking like you are not receiving the cooperation in return. Okay. Let me make that clear. I see a Leo who's doing their side of things to try to find balance in the chaos. It's not happening. That's what you're interested in. Can we work through this? Can we be constructive? Can we be constructive? Can we be cooperative? I'll take friendly at this point, right? Five of Wands, Three of Swords, Six of Pentacles. That's a lot of anger. That's a lot of frustration. A lot of pain. Things are not evening out. There's no signs of cooperation. And that was your whole point. That was your whole gig. Can we balance this? Can we balance this? Can we work this out? Be constructive, be cooperative. I got someone around you who says no. So take them at their word. Perhaps you can stop fighting this now. Death, the Star, the Five of Pentacles. It's like they're saying in a very dramatic way, this just doesn't mean the same to me as it does to you. And perhaps that's true from their point of view, but it's a little over the top compared to what you were asking for, which was balance. A little bit of cooperation can go a long way. And they're like, no, this doesn't mean enough to me to try. You're like, it means something to me to try. So you're showing me more of a half full. They're showing me more of a less than half empty kind of vibe. It's just they're taking it to this place of a larger theme where you're like, I'll just settle for cooperation in the moment, in this hour. And they're like, I'm looking at the bigger picture here and I don't want anything to do with it at all. So if that's the truth, okay, take somebody at their word, put your wands down. You get to choose your level of cooperation and therefore they get to choose theirs. You cannot make someone work with you if they do not want to. They don't see the purpose, they don't see the point, and they say they have no desire to fix this or heal this with you. Take somebody at their word, please. Don't waste any more of your time. And I know to you, you thought it was a good use of time. You're like, we can work this out. But they're like, overall, I don't want to. Okay, take them at their word. You will find yourself gravitating towards a new beginning in time. Honestly, a part of you spiritually has already broken off and started looking forward to other things. With the Hierophant there, it kind of says this needs to wrap up, but you gave it a shot. And you did. They don't want to give it a shot because they don't see it as a shot that can take them places further out in terms of consequences. You're like, I just want to get along with you for now. So again, if they don't want any participation at all, be it in the now or further out, take them at their word. You, yourself, honestly, Ace of Wands, Three of Wands, it looks like you personally have been wanting to move on towards other things anyway. So you may as well. If this frees you up in life and energy and direction and focus, so be it. Allow yourself to open up towards that. Your higher self would like to do this anyway, so commit to it. It's here. Parts of you have already been kind of like, I think I'm ready to call this quits too, but I also felt an obligation to try. You know that? Do you know that middle space? You know? I think that's where you are. Okay? Let's get some advice. Well, oracles, really. I have to say, the in-depth yours in there is everybody. I don't remember yours specifically, but man, lots of folks had some really interesting, inspiring stuff this coming week, I have to say. Rolling the dice. I see what you did. I got it. You took a roll of the dice on this, so I thought it... Number 39. I thought I'd take a chance on this and try to cooperate, make it work. But if that's not where you are, you know, I told you, it's like at least I took a shot at this, you know. Okay. 18. Child. Okay, a couple things here. For some of you, verification of a child, number 18 might be verification, then also that sense of innocence or dependence or sweetness, a sense of just love me or vulnerability, something like this, okay? Something like this. Feeling vulnerable at the crossroads, feeling vulnerable about the crossroads here for some of you. It's that sweet innocence of this could mean something, open up to a sense of hope, and looking forward to something. Okay, it's a crossroads for some of you. It's a crossroads. In the reverse, lack of communication and also action that has any sort of vibrancy or vitality. No energy, no interest, no nothing. Okay? One's in reverse. That 18's interesting. I think some of you rolled the dice and chose to open up sweetly and innocently like a child. You know, sweetness here. And that's fine. That's fine. I think it was a vulnerable wish on your part to try. But that's okay. Someone tells you where they're not. That'll help you figure out where you need to be as well. Okay? That's all right. We have 1, 22, 18, and 39. Oh boy. We have the letter H. We have the Tree of Life for the Ten of Pentacles or the Foundation. There's more to life than this. Your roots will continue to grow. Okay. We have the medallion here of Aries, but it's in the reverse. The key word here being courageous. We have the feather, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but also that sense of light of the touch. Light touch, very light touch. But also something to think upon. And Aquarius here, the medallion of Aquarius. Okay, Leo, honey, I hope this helped you. Put in the comments. Take care. Be well. Sag, welcome to your check-in. What's up? What's going on? Show me Sag in the person, please. Show me Sag. Show me Sagittarius, please. Show me Sag. Okay. All right, like always, we're going to start with your side of the board, but as I explained later, to reverse the energies as you see fit. All right, for you, Queen of Wands, there you are. 8 of Cups, Page of Cups. Okay, good. And I say that in a good way because it looks like it's correct for you. 6 of Wands, the Magician, the High Priestess. Okay, yeah, that could be the start of something. Okay, 5 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, very good. Overview, King of Swords, lots of power energy here today, most of it being attributed to you. Well done. You opened up straight away with King of Swords. You know, you value rationality, logic, reasoning, this kind of thing. That seems to be a dominant energy for you right now. But when we put the lens on you a little more closely, I see your actual state of grace energy with that Queen of Wands, so your more relaxed self. Eight of Cups, you emotionally have taken a hit in terms of having walked away from something, but you're suggesting, Page of Cups, you could be open. You could be open to a new journey in love or otherwise, or just open to new feelings. It's not a lot, but considering where you came from, your softer self says, yeah, I'd be open to it. You operate by the King of Swords by day, and you're kind of like feeling your Queen of Wands at night, just, if you will, that kind of contrast that I'm seeing here for you today. So while you have walked away from something emotionally, you know, you're not done. You're just not done. You know, you're already indicating signs that you want to open up elsewhere at the Page of Cups, which is good. I have someone around you who I believe will be coming forward soon who is actually interested. Six of Wands, the Magician, the High Priestess. Oh boy, quite the manifester. Internal sense of feeling too, which is great. Someone who knows how to focus their manifestation efforts. They are showing me a sense of confidence in this. Perhaps they're someone who is just naturally light and or visible, but there's a sense of confidence in this person about how they manifest. They seem to be familiar with it. They have a strong sense of feeling. So this is really good. This is beautiful. You know, it's more energetic focused as opposed to the 3D, but it kind of suggests that they know who they are on the inside at the spiritual and or emotional level. So that's not bad. You know, I'm very curious about where that will go, if it does at all. Five of Cups, I see where you're coming from. There's that loss. Okay, I see a few, but also a new beginning. Ace of Pentacles here and Queen of Pentacles. The day you kind of decided to take care of yourself and focus on what matters and kind of reconstitute your self-worth, what it is that you do, why you do it, how you take care of yourself, how you nurture and love and care for yourself, you started making good quality changes, which means you started to feel softer in your heart, that you could open up to a new direction, no matter how small. Okay, so that was good. The day you kind of gave up your Five of Cups or understood that you were done with it, right, the sadness, the loss, is the day you started leaning into possibly new opportunities, new potential, more so for you specifically that are correct for you. In terms of if there's a new opportunity, and it seems like more than if there's a new opportunity, it needs to reflect my self-worth and my value, right? There you go. So hopefully this person's up for it. I don't know. But it looks like it's might be making what you call a soft entry. It's more based on feeling as opposed to direct, if that makes sense. That should be coming in soon. It looks like they want something. That means it's looking like they're going to be catching up to you. You look open, you look available, but you seem to have one big condition, and it's a good one too. Whatever new opportunities are, they need to represent the best of me. Okay? It needs to be good for me, it needs to be right for me. And it needs to be a measure of my worth. Well, someone's picking up on that, it seems. Okay. Okay. There they are. Number 28. The masculine here that shares the rose or bears the rose, this is the one who is open to love and romantic energy. It was my first thought, to be honest, although this could be you. Okay, absolutely. I don't think it is. Didn't feel like it. It feels like this person who knows they want something and they're going to feel their way around it with some measure of confidence. Number 28. On the distant horizons. Okay. Like I said, I feel like that's sooner, not later, but I can see where it constitutes as a little further out. Okay. May not be too far away. Could have to do with horizon, over the horizon. Some of you might live near the sea or the coast. Ships, boats, anchors. Number 36. Yes. Sudden. It's a sudden appearance. Concern for some of you. What are we thinking about? The journey. Ah. Okay. There is a journey in here. Perhaps distance. Well, this person's open to it. Distance might come into play about taking the journey. Logistics. This is logistics, guys. Not so much the time. Logistics. So, you two may not be next door neighbors. Okay, there's a concern about that. Well, let me tell you. This kind of thing is going to come down to personal choice. If you want to feel the energy out to see if it's even worth the bother, perhaps start there. After all, you're just opening with a Page of Cups. Doesn't have to be all that right away. But if there's a real concern about journey, time frames, and distance between the two, that can come into play later. It kind of depends. You know, if that criteria knocks this person out your list, then there you go. If you're still open to it, like it seems that they are, it'll get worked out. Okay? It'll get worked out. We have 28, 36, 10, and 33. Oh. We have the letter P, J, Z, D. We had the busy bee. Bzz. Yeah. Someone here is always working or they're very preoccupied. We have the Medina of Aquarius, but it's in the reverse with the keyword friendly. And the letter J. Okay. Sag honey, I hope this helped you. Put it in the comments. Take care. Be well. Aries, welcome to your Sunday check-in. What's up? What's going on? Show me Aries, please. Show me Aries in their person. What's going on? Show me Aries. Show me Aries. Show me Aries, please. What's up? What's going on? Show me Aries. Let's do one more. Show me Aries, please. All right. All right. There we go. Page of Pentacles, Temperance, and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, all right. Page of Swords. Two of Swords. Oh, Ace of Wands. Well, they're showing me less confidence compared to you. I'm not surprised, though. Look at you. Oh, Six of Cups, Seven of Wands, Six of Swords. Oh, yes. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you know, I honestly see you living your best truth. I'm not saying you're out there living your best life or whatever the heck that means. Apparently it involves a great deal of pictures that you post on social media showing what a blast you have getting drunk. I don't mean you living your best life. I mean you are living your best truth. And Page of Pentacles, Temperance, a long time ago, you made an investment in your best healing practices for you, me, myself, and I. That is singular across the board. You're saying this is about me. I need to invest in me, in my healing, be it physical, emotional, spiritual, or the whole darn thing. I don't know. You're so used to it, though. It's a Page of Pentacles practice to you. So it's not like you're just there isolated. Okay, just, I am Aries, I am healing. I am Aries, I am healing. All day, every day. No. This is something that you have developed practice for over time. You're very used to it. So you don't stop your whole life just to sit there and like, Aries, we need to heal all day, every day. No. It's just with you every day as a reminder of something to practice when you need it. Ace of Swords, this is your particular truth. It's almost like you're saying, I do the best I can every day. And when I have a moment, I stop. Okay? When I need a moment to reflect on truths and what I'm actually experiencing, I stop. When I understand it's time for compassion and insight and perhaps empathy or sympathy, I do that. That kind of thing. So you don't just go knocking your feet around and interacting with people and being chaotic. You're like, no, I take a moment. Okay? I do the best I can with my truth every day. I'm good to myself and I try to be good to others. That's it. Okay? I have someone around you, Page of Swords, Two of Swords, Ace of Wands. You know, it sucks, guys, because the Page of Swords is already the smallest of the pages. Someone who feels the most helpless, I don't know what to do. And then Two of Swords, which is willful blindness, says there's nothing I could do anyway. That's willful blindness. In other words, the opposite's true. But if your insight remains that small, you will indeed get the results that you are so convinced is there. There's nothing I can say or do. I'll just watch Aries, but there's nothing I can say or do. Yet their energy, Ace of Wands, suggests they would like hope. Renewal energy, hope again, some sort of light of path and or inspiration when it comes to you. Something to look forward to. Something to feel forward to when it comes to you. But they watch and do nothing, which is the most frustrating kind. Okay, now here's what's interesting. I got a Six of Cups, Seven of Wands, and the Six of Swords. You're saying, I think you're telling me I know who that is. They're soul bond. They're precious. I've known them. We've had many a memory. Okay? I've had a lot of unique moments with this person. Unique is the best way to describe a soul bond. It's that kind of exchange that doesn't really use words. It's this emotional pattern that flows between you and them that constitutes uniqueness. Okay? You're like, I know who it is. And I stay away from them. You're saying you do this by choice. Seven of Wands, you can say that's blockage, but the Six of Swords is right behind it. It's more like a determination to leave it behind. I don't think you wish it ill will. I don't think you wish it anger or malice. It's simply, I made this dedicated effort to leave this behind. I know who it is. That's all you're telling me. They mean a lot to me. They'll always mean a lot to me. I even love them. But I have to leave them behind. Wheel of Fortune has passed. Whatever this is has taken time. It has taken its toll. How you think about it, how you think about yourself, how you practice your everyday rituals in terms of acknowledgement, awareness, and patience, and constructive healing and sympathy. It's for you, and it's also outside of you, but everything begins with the self, so I said it's really between you and you. But this is something you do every day. You know, you really do live your best truth every day, okay? This took time to develop, and I'm going to go ahead and take a sneaking suspicion this person helped you develop it. Six of Cups ultimately serve a purpose, no matter how they end up, or how far away we drift from them, even if it's by willful choice of blockage. You know, it taught you something, and you practice what you learned from it often. I don't see the same for them. Just a helplessness. They look at you and they feel like there's nothing they can do, and yet they would still like to have hope. So I don't think you like giving anybody false hope, so I don't see you engaging with them. But you've already made up your mind on the subject, however. Okay. Why I'm saying it today, I couldn't say, other than perhaps to give you confirmation of what you already seem to know. I know who they are. And I have to stay away. I feel them too. I think about them all the time too. And yet, because I know they won't do anything, or they feel too helpless and they won't come forward, the block has to remain in place. They're not going to say or do anything, and I know it. And maybe it's best that way. After all, they taught you a lot. So, you know, put it this way, if someone really wants to speak up and do something, they will. If they want to use the other person in a situation as an excuse, they will. That's what the Page of Swords is. It's that helpless, I don't know what to do, and I'm convinced of it. Thought. Doesn't help them, it doesn't help anybody. But if that's what we want to believe the truth is, we're going to believe it. That's it. Like I said, if somebody really wants to speak up, no matter what blockage is there, they will. That's what it is to be empowered. You know? You take your smallness to a bad place, you get bad results. You take your empowerment to a bad place, you get bad results. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you're a Page of Swords or an Emperor. If you don't know what to do with it, you're going to do it wrong. You ultimately, you know, hurt yourself at the end of the day. Okay. The main male. Somebody here's the main male. That's either you or them. Number one. The harvest. Whoever has the masculine energy is possibly associated with harvest, reaping, endings, success too. Again, you can't reap what you didn't sow, right? So the person who is most associated, well, this is my bed, I'm going to lie in it. This is what I've learned. These are my results. This is what I've done. So if I end things, it'll be the way I began them, on my terms. Somebody has that masculine energy here of I take responsibility for the stuff that grows, and I take responsibility for the stuff that doesn't. That's the masculine energy here. It's prideful, but it's also that sense of responsible. Okay? I have a feeling that's you. Okay? And great fortune. And in this, we have been successful. Like I said, true empowerment suggests I take responsibility for the stuff that works, for the stuff I sowed, and the stuff that doesn't yield. That's my bed too. It works both ways. But when we know this, okay, and we live day to day by it, am I doing right in this? Am I doing wrong by this? You can do very well for yourself. Okay? Anything else in here, please? Someone else has that helpless disposition of expectation for change to come to them, for you to come to them. It's that kind of, I hate that, but it's true. It's associated with feminine energy, but that's often the role has assigned feminine anything. It's your job to wait. You know, I'm not saying it's right or wrong, and I'm not saying this person is a female. What I'm saying is there's this expectation to wait and that change will come to this, or that you will come to them and make change, I disagree, you know. But it's that sense of helplessness. I'm subject to change. I can't do it myself. Aries has to do it. They have to come to me. That's that expectation. Again, that level of energy is either going to work for you or it's going to work against you. So if you feel helpless in any situation and say it's them to make change, that's a bad form of feminine energy. Okay? All right. Nine and 28. Oh my Lord, I have so many in here. ATQ. We have the big masculine glasses. Any contrast? I'm trying to find. Yeah, forget about it. It's not going to happen. It's one of the few you can actually see. But here we have the cat, intuitive, the busy bee. Oh, I'm sure. Absolutely. The medallion of Aquarius in reverse and upside down. Not friendly. The rabbit from Alice in Wonderland. No time to say hello, goodbye. I'm late, I'm late, I'm late. Someone's always running around, making excuses. If somebody wanted to make the time, they could. And this is the dog with a bone, its mouth in reverse. We're not anxious about this anymore. It's just, we've gotten used to enforcing this. Okay. Aries, honey, I hope this helped you. Put in the comments. Take care. Be well. Aquarius, welcome to your Sunday check-in. What's up? What's going on? Show me Aquarius and their person, please. Show me Aquarius and their person. What's going on? Show me Aquarius, please. Show me Aquarius. Show me Aquarius. What's going on? Show me Aquarius, please. All right. Starting with your side, but as I explained in the intro, reverse those energies as you see fit. The Tower, Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. Oh, yeah, okay. 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 Aquarius, I'm going to point this out right now. Queen of Cups, Two of Wands, the Emperor. Okay, fine. Overview. Good. Yeah, I agree. Okay, so I understand your readings have been rough. I see it in the data. I know people right now, the Aquarius collectives, are not huge fans of what's going on with their sign. Neither am I. I cannot make a collective change or shift. Okay. Sometimes the readings are consecutive, yes. Sometimes I'm picking up on a similar thread, yes. I don't know why it's been like that. I do know the signs of when a collective is starting to pull through and get on the other side of that peak, valley, or plateau energy. I know when things are shifting. And they are. So I know it's been rough. I got the current data for the past couple Aquarius videos to prove it. They have not been popular, and people have been letting me know that. Once more, I'm not picking on you. Tarot's not a popularity contest, or at least it's not supposed to be. I'm here to help you. I am seeing something that's being reflected in the Aquarius collective and has been for a while. But I can also tell you the markers for change. I'm seeing that today. Finally. It's, and hopefully I will continue to see it over the next several months. And then you'll be over the top joyous collective for months at a time, you know? And everybody's like, how come Aquarius is going to get all the good readings? That's not how it works. It's just not how it works. It seems like that, especially if you're familiar with the tarot reader's work. But it's not me favoring or disfavoring anybody. So I know it seems obvious, but it's not. Again, I see things that people really think it's personal. It's not. It's not personal. I want you to pull through this. I want you to get through this. I want the whole darned Aquarian collective to get through this. And I'm seeing those changes. Boom, straight away with the Tower, Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. You had some radical insight and was much needed. It's putting you on the path to a new direction. No matter how slow or small, it was necessary because you were moving in a direction that was wrong for you. Insisting on it. I got to stay here. I got to stay here. The Tower is happy to contradict us. And these are these delusions that built up and they can no longer be sustained. So the Tower, no matter what your point of view of it is, and to me it's always positive no matter how scary it is on the upfront, it will always be in our best interest. The fact that you're showing me slow movement and small investment post-Tower tells me that you have been in the wrong direction with the wrong investment for some time. The Tower says, stop, change directions, any directions, just shift it. Aquarius, shift your directions. And you open up 6 of Wands. Something about you recognizes this as good. You're starting to feel better now that you have changed focus, tracks, investment, you name it. Your thinking, your actions, your feeling, I don't know. But you're starting to see results. Enough that you're starting to feel relief. And hey, this doesn't feel so bad. Let me tell you what it is you're exiting from. Death, 9 of Wands, the world. Something that will not change. It doesn't want to, or it can't. I don't know. 9 of Wands is this upheld belief that I can't stop fighting this fight. And if it can't be transformed, if they won't stop the action, or whoever it is, or what the situation is, it may not be a person, it might be a circumstance, I don't know. At this size, at this rate, it might go well beyond the scope of a person. A situation that will not change, it will not bend, but it also will not mend. If something won't change, and it won't mend, and it's causing more harm than good, then let it be done. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I have to see some characteristics in a situation or person to tell somebody with real advising qualities about whether or not it's worth it. No healing. No bending. No compromise. No nothing. But the blockage won't transform, so it's being cycled. I don't know if somebody just got tired of putting up the pretense, or the situation, if it's a situation or circumstance, just frankly isn't sustainable. It don't look sustainable, be it a person or a circumstance. It doesn't look sustainable. It doesn't change. But you can. This is marked as non-changing. You don't have that same mark. So take that at its word. You still have choices for movement. Queen of Cups, 2 of Wands, the Emperor. There you go. Now, I'm not saying this is shared at all. If it's shared anything, it's a shared decision. But I actually see it as ownership via one person. Whomever has the most heart that is authentic to this, to themselves, or the situation or person, is the one who has the decision to be empowered. I know it's you, and the reason I know it's you is because, again, you've been stamped with the ability to change. Someone who's empowered, properly empowered, sees it, takes ownership of it, and starts shifting direction. The situation, circumstance, or person that is least capable of change, flexibility, or healing will not have that energy. Okay? It can't. I need you to listen to your heart. And from the best place in you, that you understand that you love yourself, make an empowered decision. Take your power back. Shift your direction. Okay? I don't know what that is. I don't pretend to. Without clarification, I have not the clue. Okay? But change is going to do you good on this one. Okay? Change is going to do you wonders. Love in the reverse. Unstuck. Oh, okay. I just had a breath there. Somebody here who is not the loving feminine. We're getting unstuck from this person. Or we don't feel safe and secure. Either they don't feel safe and secure, or you don't feel safe and secure. But the unfeminine, the one who's not loving, generous, or giving, are becoming unstuck from this. And also represents anti-security, anti-safety, anti-love. Someone who no longer loves. 2935 verse. The anchor in the upright, you can see it as negative or positive. I'm either anchored to this and it's in a good way. I know my feeling and I'm gladly staying here. Or you can see it's being stuck. I don't know my feeling. I have no anchor to that particular feeling at all. I don't recognize myself in it, and also I'd like to be unstuck. So, there you go. Tulips in reverse till I picked it up. Out of love. Okay, 9. Compass, changing, resources. Now that's interesting. The mice indicate the lack of resources. Someone's nibbling and taking away from their future. That's not good. So the compass indicates due north, right, direction in this life. The mice suggest they nibble at the resources. Someone's taking away from their sense of direction. It's an outsider energy, the mice is. This takes away from my focus, my time, my path. It just takes away from me. Time is a thief. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Goodness gracious. 9/23/42. Okay. We have the medallion of Gemini, but the key word here being intelligent. Aries, once more, but the key word here being courageous, intelligent, feather, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, light as a touch. Not as a feather, I mean. The small star, a smaller version of you. But still authentic. So Aquarius then may not be your dominant sign. That's okay. It's still showing up as truth and hope and desire and possibly healing, yes. And then the four-leaf clover. For some of you, four-leaf clover is confirmation. Luck, a little bit of luck, you know, but seeing the four-leaf clover somewhere in some way. Okay. I don't know what it has to do with the reading. It's something to do with seeing a four-leaf clover recently. It was a jolt. It made you feel good. Why am I associating that with the positive over here at the Six of Wands? It made you feel good. It was exciting. It's a bit much for a four-leaf clover. I don't think I've ever gotten that kind of impression for that. I've pulled that charm a couple hundred times. It made you feel good. I'm associating right over here with that Six of Wands. It made you feel good. It was a moment. It was a good moment. It was confirmation of your shift and or direction or change. I don't know. I hope this helped you. Put it in the comments. Take care. Be well. Gemini, welcome to your Sunday check-in. What's up? What's going on? Show me, Gemini. I believe we are in last call for happy birthday. Well, I believe your upcoming message might be last call. I don't know. I have to look at the calendar. It might be right on the dot. It might be right on the dot. Yeah, I'll have to take. But anyway, regardless, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Gemini. What's going on? Show me, Gemini, please. Show me, Gemini. What's going on, please? Show me. Show me, Gemini. I believe the full moon is in Capricorn to 21/22. We enter Cancer season not too long after that. Anyway, I don't know what I'm thinking about it. You get it. You get the idea. Happy birthday, Gemini. Yes. Okay. What's going on? Show me Gemini in their person. Show me Gemini in their person, please. We're going to start with your side of the board, but as I say in the intro, reverse the energies, right? Knights of Wands. Yeah. Scoot, scoot, scoot. Ten of Wands. Three of Cups. Hey! I like that. Your energy looks good. It's a little frisky. It's a little light. It's a little playful. But and it looks like we got some people to hang out with. Some of them are extensive in the Ten of Cups. These are the people I know on the day-to-day basis in terms of family, friends, people who are close in our support system. It's beautiful. But you're also saying some of that's for me too. Three of Cups. Feels good. So we're connecting with a little bit of everybody. Page of Wands, Strength, the Two of Wands. Ooh. Well, we might be connecting with somebody who constitutes more than the Three of Cups level soon, eh? Page of Wands, Strength, and Two of Wands. It doesn't seem like a lot, but for some reason it's taken nerve to connect with you. What's up? Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, oh, well, there's some rough edges in there. Okay, well, okay, hold on, let's do that overview. Four of Wands. We got some sort of relationship energy here, okay? We got some sort of, and that's defined once more by two people However the label is, no two relationships look the same. It literally depends on the time, energy, and effort built by two people to constitute that relationship. So it may not be marriage. I don't know. It comes down to how those two people constructed it. But the Four of Wands in the overview, you got relationship energy here. You're showing me, I feel good, I feel light. Let's get out there and have some fun. But it's with the Ten of Cups, Three of Cups. These are known entities to you. Okay, these are the people you can relax with. These are the people you can have a laugh with. You can let your hair down with, right? So your Ten of Cups, overall, very beautiful, supportive, lovely. I love that for you. Happy birthday indeed. Three of Cups, we got some celebrations going on. We got some hangout activities. But one of them touches just a little bit more on the personal side. You know, I think we'll be connecting with somebody soon, is my point. And it's going to feel good. Now, Page of Wands, Strength, Two of Wands. Now that's interesting. Somebody's opening up to the idea of talking, connecting, but it's going to need some strength of will. And I'm like, I wonder why. It could also be an indication of Leo season, not too far out. Given that the wands are attached to it, it does speak to more of immediate energy around that time, but whatever. Point is, it's taking strength and or nerve at this point for me to engage with you. Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Ten of Swords. It's, to be honest with you, that's individual, and it looks like you're taking action towards something that you're saying, right, that needs fixing. But it's coming from a practical place in you, a practical know-how place in you. This is good for me, so I'm going to go ahead and put some energy into that. So I got a Knight of Swords here taking action towards a Ten of Swords. I think you mean well. I know you do. And you're saying this is good for me too. Queen of Pentacles is not, and the King of Queen of Pentacles really aren't interested in doing anything for others that they wouldn't do for themselves first. I mean, again, that's what self-worth is. Knowing that what I would give to you is what I would give to myself. So you're saying this is worth it to me to put some energy out there in some way, Knight of Swords, to go look at that Ten of Swords. It could be an interest of repairs, but you're showing me sword, which for you, communication, action, communication, action. The premise behind it is worth, the base value. Okay, material, pentacle. So understanding your worth, you're like, this is worth talking to. This is worth taking action towards. It looks like it's in the interest of cleanup. I'm not really sure what's in there. I'd like to clarify your Knight of Swords and see what's going on there in terms of motivation. But the only thing I can really see here is that I recognize that there's differences. I recognize there's differences. But you're saying also, here's some communication. Here's some action coming from the Queen of Pentacles. It's worth it to me to put myself into this. That's all you're showing me. So that's interesting. What this has to do with this person, I don't know, but you seem to. You seem to know. And all they're telling me is that it's taken nerve to talk to you or to open up towards you. That's it. That's all I really got. Okay? You seem to have a plan. You have that beautiful, all is well kind of Gemini energy, and your willingness to talk and communicate towards this is good. I like it. I think it suits you. Because overall you seem to be happy, and I trust that you wouldn't do anything that you didn't think was correct for you. All right. Looks like you have some good motivation to do it. The Tree of Life. Okay, very good. Beautiful. The Tree of Life here, the Ten of Pentacles, even though it's the number 5. It concerns itself with legacy development. Yeah, I can tell you got some earth in there about this is what's important to me. These are my values. These are who I'm connected to. This is how I affect others. This is how I feed others. This is how I nurture others. I can see that that's important to you. Always building on that particular legacy. What does it involve? How to maintain it and how to care for it best. Some of you have some really strong principles about that, and those are always admirable. Anything else in here, please? Something about this being part of your legacy, maybe? Oh, false person. What's up with that? Okay, what's this? What is this? Resources, fish. Letter. Number 27. Uh-oh. Someone's been fibbing about their success. Someone's been fibbing about their success. False person, the resources are next to them, the fish, the plentiful fish. Oh. No, okay. It might make sense why someone's a little nervous. Has someone been misusing funds? Not being honest about monetary things, the accounts, spending habits? Okay, that would explain why we're a little concerned there about the old family tree. What's going on? There are some rough spots here, and you're saying it's in my best interest to look at this. I know you mean well. Relationship, household energy, something's going on. You know, has someone been a little too loose and fast with those funds there? A little bit? It's like, no, I didn't just drop $500 on a pair of shoes. Why would I do that? It doesn't have to be shoes. You see what I'm saying? It's like the fish represent resourcefulness. Okay. There's plenty for everybody. And someone's like, yeah. There's been no misappropriation of funds. There's plenty for everybody. Right? Or did I misunderstand that? Okay. That makes me a little nervous. I don't know how far it goes. But it seems to be coming via proof of a letter or possibly bill. And we're going to have a little look at the pathway here about what's been going on. Because if it's affecting the tree of life, then I agree. Yeah, these things are best addressed head on. Mm-hmm. I was wondering, why are they nervous? Why are they nervous? Okay, you have such a good emotional... okay, so you have some emotional goodwill here. I hope I'm not saying something that affected the home dynamic too much on the financial side, because you're like, I agree with you. You said it's worth your time, energy, and effort to address this. It is. So we need to get in there and talk about that. Okay. Okay, as it relates to household or relationship, money management, security stuff. Yeah. Well, now that took a turn, didn't it? 8, 24, 27, 5, 35. I'd rather you know than not know. Let's put it that way. I don't mess around with coin. I don't mess around with coin, honey. Sign off on them dotted line. Make sure everything's in order. Yeah, I'm a little nervous too. I would be. I don't know how deeply that false person goes. It could be as far as a Seven of Swords thing. Well, I've been meaning to tell you about this 2 months ago. But, you know, just something came up. A bill came through, didn't it? An unexpected one. With some curious line items on it, maybe. I don't know. I overspent. I don't know how I did that. I don't know. I'm so strict with money management, though. I don't know how that happens. How does that happen? I don't know, but that's okay. We have the dragon in reverse. Oh, that sense of shyness. I can't stand up for this. No fire breathing here. Lack of nerve. Okay, yeah, like I said, it's going to take some nerve to discuss this. We have the medallion bull, Taurus, and which is funny because they're medallion. Okay, 2 medallions here. We have the bull's head as well as the bull medallion, the initiator. There you go, the incentivizer. Taurus energy there. Okay, the big star in reverse, Aquarian energy, but also this is not how we would wish things to be. This is not our wish. This went. Is that why I'm saying the pathway? It was contrary to our wishes or agreement. We were both on the same agreed path upon this, and this is not what we said we would do. Yeah, we're going to have a discussion about that pathway. And we have the letter C. Okay. C for counting. All right. I hope this helps you. Put in the comments. Take care. Be well. Libra, welcome to your Sunday check-in. What's up? What's going on? Show me Libra in their person. Show me Libra in their person. Show me Libra in their person. What's up? Show me Libra and their person. Cinnamon is just knocked out. I'm looking at her, and she's just hilarious. It's just hilarious. She's gone. She's down for her nap. 10 of Cups. Knights of Pentacles. The Ace of Swords. Yeah. All right. That's cool. Queen of Swords. 3 of Swords. Knights of Wands. Okay. 3 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. Wow. All right. Oh, Ace of Pentacles. I have the feeling we are talking about Pentacles. It's exploding. It's not. It's a good explosion too. Ace of Pentacles. It looks like there's a brand new opportunity here, and I think you're wondering if you should take it because you're like, I'm kind of comfortable. Huh? Look at that. Ace of Pentacles. Is this an opportunity you've always been kind of interested in, but now that you're comfortable, you don't know if you should go after it? I'll tell you why. It looks like there's harmony in the greater scheme of things. Ten of Cups. That's always good. Lovely support system that surrounds you. So you don't seem to be in a rush to exit what it is you've been doing. The Knight of Pentacles, very slow, but also planning, methodical, blueprint type of guy, right? You're like, should I move in that direction though? I'm kind of comfortable. Ten of Cups, things are finally harmonized over here and things are making sense in my everyday life and people seem to be happy. I'm pretty good too. Ace of Swords, you're like, I need more thought. I need more thought. We need more thought. And then I got over here, Queen of Swords, Three of Swords, Knights of Wands. They're like, someone's like, can't you show some energy towards this? Think about it. It could be so good. So I don't see it as being malicious. I think this person wants to be heard. The Queen of Swords, King of Swords, they prize themselves on knowledge. That means, you know, giving, receiving. And I have someone here talking to you. They don't want you to reject it outright. Three of Swords. They think it could be good. The Knight of Wands. Whatever that opportunity is, they're like, can we talk about it? Because I'm excited about this and maybe you should be too. So I don't know who's receiving that brand new Ace of Pentacles. Something came up that was available for perhaps the first time. It was something a position someone always wanted to do, an opportunity someone always wanted to take. Well, it's here now, right? Oh, I know. That's how manifestations work. There's that thing I've always wanted. There's that person I've always wanted. But now that I'm comfortable in my life and I don't need any changes, so that's how the universe works. Because it's almost like their way of saying, how bad do you want it though? How bad do you want it now that you're nice and comfortable? Because you look comfortable. I mean, it doesn't look like you have much pressure or motivation to change. I mean, you're like, everything just kind of fell into place, man. Like, I got my comfy zone. But even you admit, you're like, it's worth thinking about. And remember, that sword works both ways. You can cut something in and you can cut something out. You can lean towards the knowledge or you can lean away from it. You just need to know what your particular truth is. If you're good where you're at, cool. Okay? But if this is an opportunity you've always kind of kept your eye on, maybe low-key in the background, you've been working towards it for the past couple of years, but you didn't take it too seriously, something like that, is here. So, of course, I know that's how life works. I think this person's just asking you to give it a fair shot. Don't outright reject it. That's at the heart of the reading. I don't see that as their personal rejection. I'm saying is, whatever this is, maybe don't reject it right away. Maybe show some enthusiasm towards it. Three of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. We're going to ask ourselves, and we need to, going back to the main point, are we comfortable? You have this feeling in you that things are finally cooperative. Things are even. You've got your rhythm. You got your stride. Do you want to change things? Because you're like, I personally feel structured. I finally got my in place. And some of you have multiple schedules. I see that. Whoo! I mean, but it's kind of lended to who you are. And at some point right now in your timeline, it seems to satisfy you. So, 3 to 9, that's highly cooperative. You got it down. All hands on deck. People know their place. And whatever it is that you do that constitutes coin and experience. Could you take it to a 10? Okay. Will it pay more? Will it provide more security? Will it provide more long-lasting benefits? This kind of thing. The answer is, from what I can tell, what I'm seeing here today, yes, because I can only see what's here, not what isn't. That's a proposed 10 of Pentacles you could launch yourself further into. But again, if you're comfortable where you're at, and just beyond comfortable, I mean happy, genuinely happy. You like your roles, you like your experience level, then you're good. Maybe that's someone else's Ace of Pentacles. However, it could seem to launch you further. Okay? So there might be more to it. Perhaps it requires a relocation. Perhaps it requires more time, energy, and effort in a different way than you're used to. I don't know. I just know it's kind of like the opportunity, the one you've always wanted to take a crack at or a shot at. And it's like, it's here now, Christina, and I finally grew into this one. Well, and for some of you, it's a couple things. You seem to be surrounded by folks. I don't know. It's up to you. Yeah, the luck. Oh, the luck. Oh, the luck. Wouldn't you just know it? The luck. Ah. So that came in recently, eh? Okay, or it's about to. But it seems to be here now. Yeah, some of you identify as the main male, the guy. Your thoughts, messages. You want someone's advice? You want to know what someone else thinks? Okay. Talk to them. Talk to them. There's someone here who you think about. What would they think about this? How would they advise me? There's the muse. Now, it could be this person who's like, just think about it some more. You're the guy, you know, this is your gig, this is your thing. But just talk. Talk about it, talk it through. 1, 16, and 12. Okay. Anything else in there, please? Well, I say congratulations to you. Like, oh, the luck, would you believe it? Where was this a year ago or 2 years ago when I really wanted it? Well, I don't know, man. That's like the universe's way, like I said, of how bad do you want it, though? Now that you're nice and comfy. Are you willing to make changes to get what you want? Because this one's it. It's hot off the press, Libra. You going to take it? The compass. It is. Oh, Smucker B. McSmuckerton, number 16. Oh, talk about a taunt. Talk about a taunt from the universe. It's like, yep, that's what you always wanted. Oh. Look, me, personally, if I was in your position, I think it's worth altering our comfort zone if it means finding a new one and the one we've always wanted. It's worth a little disruption. It's worth a little chaos. Because think of it this way, it's a comfort zone you have yet to define and in the offer you always wanted. So define your new comfort zone by making yourself a little more uncomfortable. That's me, though. That's my 2 cents from your anti-sassy, okay? I hope it helps you. I'm like you, honey. I like to be versatile, too. I don't like doing just one thing. I got it. It's really lended to who you are. But for some reason on your timeline now, you are now ready for that opportunity. We have the letter C, T, D. We have the snowflake, time of winter. Perhaps some of you last winter was important. This upcoming winter. Us also, let's see, Scorpio season, of course, but that's not correct either. That's fall. It's just associated with death. But there's something here about, could it be? Could it be over this winter? Could it be over this winter? It's like it hasn't happened yet. It might. Can't say that's not a possibility. It's transformative, to say the least, eh? For some of you, possibly a winter time. Diamond in reverse, I know we haven't committed to this yet. We're not aware of its full value yet. Okay, I understand. And then we also have the medallion of Gemini, intelligent. I did see quite a bit of sword right here. That may or may not mean anything. Okay. Of course, you just might have some Gemini on your chart. Just be intelligent regardless. Ace of Swords. Okay, know your truth, and that'll tell you what to do. All right, Libra honey, I hope this helped you. Put in the comments. Take care. Be well. Taurus, welcome to your Sunday check-in. What's up? What's going on? Show me Taurus in their person. Show me Taurus in their person. Show me Taurus in their person. Show me Taurus in their person, please. Cool. Like always, we're going to start with your side of the board, but as I explained in that intro, reverse the energies as you see fit. What's going on? All right. 2 of Cups. Ace of Wands. Oh, the King of Swords. Oh, well, don't you just look determined and turned on and every other thing? Beautiful. All right. Chariot. 5 of Wands. 3 of Pentacles. Not so much. Not so much. You, King of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, Tower. I agree. Because yours is very honest, very straightforward. What you're receiving in return is not. Okay. I agree. 8 of Wands, communication. You'll have verification of this sooner rather than later. We have open lines of communication between yourself and someone else. Yours is determined, focused. I know what I want, which is good. I like that. King of Swords, I know what I want, and that's a very powerful energy, very powerful statement. But it's not just a thought. It's a darn good feeling. It's a darn good feeling with punch and realness and authentic self attached to it. So I believe it. When you tell me I know what I want this feeling, I want this shared union, I believe you. I do. You're communicating that. What you're receiving back is, it goes beyond a little bit more of mixed signals. It says, Chariot, I do want to move forward powerfully in love, just not so much with you. It is confusing. When somebody has their Chariot out, which is the most powerful vehicle our heart could possess in terms of expression and what we do in terms of motivation for reasons of love, what we can stand behind and literally drive ourselves towards with conviction of heart. Okay. 5 of Wands, that's conflict. Arguing, agendas, I disagree, and 3 of Pentacles, non-cooperative. It's non-cooperative in juxtaposition to that 5 of Wands. I mean, it's literally non-cooperative. You and I are not on the same page. Yes, I am moving forward. Just don't confuse me. I'm not moving forward with you like that. So that's a bit harsh. It's confusing because you seem to think this is what I'm doing now. And we're talking and you and I are not doing the same thing. We don't seem to have the same focus. Because you want the 2 of Cups. That's a shared emotional union. Should be easy peasy. And you mean it. Ace of Wands, that's authentic energy. I have hope for this. I have passion for this. I'm turned on. Let's do it. You're like, I know what's up. I know what I want to do. And they're like, same, just not in your direction. So why they got to argue about it, though? What's with the fuss? Are they fighting for friendship or are they fighting against it? I'm confused. Because it's not cooperative in love. This part I see. But are they pushing away friendship or are they advocating for it? They're pushing that particular gender and like, that's not what I'm trying to do. So I'm not sure. You're not either, and I need you to suspend yourself. King of Pentacles, and then the Hanged Man's on top of you. So I want you to suspend activity here. You're practical. You're knowledgeable. You know what's up. You're not stupid. You're not stupid, okay? You should have enough experience, it looks like to me, to know when somebody's on the same page with you in terms of goal, determination. I'm heading this direction, we both are, and this is what we're both trying to achieve. Be it in real life work efforts or in love, it doesn't matter. When 2 people know and they agree, that's what they do. They move it forward, or they understand they don't agree, and they don't. They need to separate because they're not on the same page, okay? You know this, okay? Your practical self, your natural state of grace is here. Suspend it, and then Tower. This has yet to come through for you, but I think it's just a matter of time. I don't know why you need so much perspective because their point of view seems to be clear. So is yours. That's what's interesting to me. I don't know why you need so much time out to see this. And then the Tower suggests, okay, whatever it is you've been perceiving, you'll know what to do. And you're going to change direction, tactics, focus, and understand that this probably isn't for you. Cool. I just don't know why you need so much suspension in the Tower to see it, though. Why do you need so much suspension in the Tower before you're like, oh, this is what's going on? Because to me, it's pretty straightforward. Someone's either on the same page with you and driving in that same direction with intent, focus, and participation, or they're not. That's it. But if that's your process, that's your process. It's like you're saying, but I just want to be triple sure. And I understand that. That's going to be part of your fixed earth energy. It's just so... Unless there's heavier mixed signals here that I'm just not seeing on face value, I would say take this for what it is, believe it, you know? But it would save you a trip down that particular Tower road. But yeah, I mean, you've got communication going on with this person as we speak. I mean, the evidence is mounting up. Okay, so just FYI, I don't want this to go to waste. If you are determined to have an emotional shared union with somebody that you are lit up by, really enthusiastic for, passionate for, crazy for, then share it with someone who wants to share it with you. Not someone who is like, yeah, but, friends though, but not really. We don't, cooperation, but not really. We have a lot in common, but not really. What is that? What is that? Yeah, no, I don't. It's not very cooperative. It seems to push back quite a bit. So I would, again, take them at their word, okay? When somebody wants to line up with you, they leave you in no room of doubt or question. I mean, real love is real life. You don't want the other person to doubt because then they have no reason to stick around. You're leaving this person in no doubt. So are they giving you much reason to stick around? You see what I'm saying? All right, let's get some advice for you. You rolled the dice on this. Put yourself out there on the line. I get that. Number 39. The feminine energy whom we are attracted. This is either you. You either rolled the dice on this, opened yourself up towards it, and you mean it, but for some reason you need a lot of evidence here. Or you rolled the dice on this particular feminine energy whom you understand is ripe for love. So I feel like that's them because that's what the Chariot is. It's just like, yeah, I was not in that way, in that direction with you. So, guys, I don't know. It doesn't work. It's not working here. Sudden wealth, perhaps the indication of sudden change. 777 for some of you is confirmation. 11. I'm not really sure what this is an indication of. Perhaps some of you had a little bit of spontaneous luck these past couple of weeks or so. I'm not sure. Not sure what that had to do with it. Oh, venomous thoughts. Oh, yeah, there's that indication of we took a chance. There's the venomous thoughts. It's very striking, isn't it? We took a chance on this. We rolled the dice. We thought we'd have a good payout. Perhaps some of you did a big gesture. We did a big gesture here, but it's rejected, being fought, and non-cooperative. It's not participating. It's not giving you the feedback you thought it would. It's conflicting reports. It is conflicting reports. Why is it so conflicting? Enough that you have to suspend yourself for it. Huh. 7, 11. I knew I was going to see that lady. The privileged lady. Thing with a privileged lady. Like all energies in tarot, it can either mean something positive or negative depending on how it's used. This is the person whom we want to care for, take care of, or they have those expectations. Perhaps there's some venomous nature here about there's not enough here to sustain me, my interest. Yes, I'm open to love, not necessarily with you. I need more. I don't know. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like that. And just be straightforward. Just be straightforward. God, I hate it when... just be straightforward. I don't like it. There's no reason you had to do all this for that. That just... I believe that there are heavier mixed signals here than I am understanding. Wealth seems to be playing into it, a particular attitude, negative mindset. I think what you are offering is real and authentic gesture, and they're like, I don't know that it's enough for me, or I'm not. I don't know. It's so dismissive. It's weird. I'm sorry. I'd like to clarify that because that 5 of Wands is right at the heart of the reading. It's like, what's with the protest? What? Anyway, the letter G, S, because I like your presentation. It was honest, it was straightforward. Do the same. Do the same. Samesies. And you can prevent all that bullshit. That's all I'm saying. G, S, and then we have the zombie in reverse. We want to come out of the drudgery on this one. I don't blame you. We have the clouds here, rainy day, sour mood, poor mood, downpour, and then, of course, though, there's also the silver lining. Gecko, Aries, Leo, Sag, and also confirmation of seeing the gecko. Okay, Taurus, honey, I hope this helped you. I apologize. If it makes sense to you in some way, particularly this segment, about why it's taking so long for you to see the truth of this, and how things are like, they're down here, and you're like, but I want to be up here and forward with you, and they're like, yeah, but down here and maybe backwards. Fight me on it. Okay. Anyway, I hope this helped you. Like I said, put it in the comments. Take care. Be well. Virgo, welcome to your Sunday check-in. What's up? What's going on? Show me Virgo. Show me Virgo. Show me Virgo and their person, please. Yes. What's going on for Virgo and their person? Alrighty. Like always, we're going to start with your side of the board, but as I say in the intro, reverse the energies as you see fit. What's up? 6 of Wands, the Fool, The Four of Swords. Yeah, you've thought about it and you're ready to open up. Good job. That's it. That's all she wrote. I love it. The Tower, the Hierophant, and the Nine of Swords. Someone's going through some spiritual conflict, to say the least. Okay, hold on. Let's do this shared real quick. Nine of Wands, Seven of Cups, Three of Pentacles. Okay, the Sun. I know you want to be happy, and I love that. I know that you want to be happy. You look sunny. You look radiant. Why do I feel like I'm seeing two parts of you? The Sun, openness, happiness, sunshine. That matches this perfectly. Six of Wands, the Fool, Four Swords. You look rested. You look resplendent. You look relaxed. You may not be doing a bunch of jumping jacks or something, but I'm just saying you look at peace. You look calm. Even with the Fool there, it's a burst of energy to just open up, but it's based on this idea of I've rested and I'm ready to burst. I want to, but, in my own Virgo way. You feel good. Your confidence feels good. And then I say something in you that gets dragged backwards and the opposite of what you would like to do. And I don't know what this is or who this is to you, so let's walk through it. The Tower, the Hierophant, the Nine of Swords. That's someone here is showing me a lot of spiritual conflict. It's a splintering and it's happening now. Someone is really having a spiritual crisis where everything they just kind of assumed to be true about commitment, the Hierophant, is kind of being shattered right now with the Tower. That's no easy thing. So again, the Tower being false beliefs, it was inevitable. We can build them up so high, but eventually they're going to come crashing down. They need to. This is what we need to see in terms of truth. This is what we need to feel in terms of truth. This is what we need to think in terms of truth. Everything we've been trying to avoid, really. And how big that tower is depends entirely how much it's been built or fed up over the years. And with the Hierophant there, that means a hot minute. This is someone's core beliefs, and it's also at the dead center reading. So that's core beliefs that are being shocked, torn apart, imploding, exploding. I've always assumed this to be true and stood behind it, whatever that commitment is. Somebody's religious beliefs about commitment themselves, I've always assumed this to be true. It's being blasted apart. How long ago that tower is or how recent, I couldn't say. I really can't. I don't know. But it's going to take a while for this person to stitch themselves back together again, Nine of Swords, because everything they've believed and held dear is just coming undone at the seams. And that does happen with false beliefs. That's the Hierophant with the tower like that is the definition of false beliefs, and they're on large scale. Okay. The spiritual self, commitment, etc. is discussed, and then they're left with more questions and answers with the Nine of Swords, and that's what this process is, by the way. It's going to be violent when we are confronted with false beliefs, and I always assume this to be true. Tricky word that word is, assume. Shouldn't do it. It makes an ass out of you and me, but for this person, it's like all I feel is me. And you're so different. You are so different. I feel, when I said this feels like two parts of you, in some way you're affected by it. And I don't know how close this person is to you, but it drags you back into the place of the opposite of where you don't want to be confused and fragmented. You're saying, I took a nap, man. I had a big refresher and I want to open up. I'm ready to be sunshine and happiness. Let's do it. And then you're like, oh, you're going through some stuff though, huh? And I see you over here, Nine of Wands, Seven of Cups, Three of Pentacles. That's also the definition of trying to work with somebody and trying to be open towards them and be there for them, but you're finding it difficult. You are finding it so difficult because, and this is my best guess. When you have that kind of level of insight, and I feel so good about myself, and I'm not taking anything for granted. I just want to live here in the moment. I feel good. I had my vitamins A, C, B, and all the D's, and I'm ready to go. Let's do this. Let's be the fool. Let's do it. Sunshine, happiness. And now you're like, I got to dial that back because this person needs support. So you're showing me frustration. You're showing me frustration. This is where I'm at. This is where you are. And I want to help. I want to support. But part of you resists it. I'm imagining it's because this is fairly sizable. It must be exhausting. It must be exhausting. What this person needs is probably a little bit more than perhaps what you can provide because you two are in completely different planes. of wanting to operate. So while I see that you're trying to be a friend and you're trying to remain open to their emotions, which I'm sure are all over the place with the Seven of Cups, you're still finding yourself resistant, like, I don't want to be where you are. I'm trying to be here. I'm trying to be a friend, but I cannot. I only want to go so far into this. So I kind of see you doing like that. I only want to go so far into this. So I see you trying to be a friend, but not being overly immersed in this person's life. It's coming across as very dramatic, but I don't know that this is a dramatic person. It's just they are having what looks like a splintering moment in their life, and it's sizable. I just think it's a bit more for you personally, and I don't want you to feel guilty about that. You want to live life, and you should. There's something about this. You say, I don't want to get dragged into what you're experiencing. So I see you trying to keep it at arm's length, and I don't blame you. You two are in completely different paths of operation. So I would, as someone who is advising you to advise this person, I might say, this is bigger than me, because it's honest, that's real, so use the truth. That's what I always tell people. You work with what you know, not with what you don't know. So my advice to you, to advise this person, this is bigger than me. Thank you for asking for my help, or that you want my help, or that you, this kind of thing, but this is so much bigger than me. Let's get you connected to someone who can help. Because there's only so much you can do and able to do anyway, So bless them. I understand that this is a major thing. Perhaps for some of them, I just happened to see that. Just FYI, there might have been a critical occurrence. Okay? And while I see that you are trying to stop and listen to this person, you yourself personally take it so far. So again, use those words. This is beyond me. And I want to be here for you, but I can only do so much. Okay? If it's that much of a spiritual crisis, we need to be talking to some other folks. Okay? Thief, time is a thief, wealthy man. I get that. Here's someone who has that healthy energy, and they have a lot of prospects and a lot going on, and then it feels like someone's stealing our time. Someone's stealing our time here. Literally, time is a thief here. We see a little pocket thief there. Time is a thief. Someone's taking a lot of your time away. Okay. And I can kind of see why. You seem resourceful. You seem optimistic. You seem chipper. You seem like a solid figure to this person. They seem like you have everything. You know what to do. Maybe you don't, and it's okay to say that. It's okay to say the truth. I don't have what you need to help you with this. I really don't. But do keep in mind your own point of view. It does feel like this is taking time away from you and other things you would rather be doing. Again, it's not that you disrespect this person or they're not your friend. It's just what they're asking for you in terms of assistance is much more than you can give. So know your limits, guys. Don't be afraid of having limits. I know, despair. I got it, man. I got it. Despair. I understand. They're in a bad place. But what they need is beyond your scope. Okay? I would tell them that. You're the main guy. They see you as the guy, the main friend, the best friend. Lots of masculine energy here. It's all masculine across the board. This is like you're my bro, you're my best friend, and this is not where I'm at right now. Okay? You need to talk to the person that shook this up for you, or a priest, or a rabbi, a counselor, a therapist, something. Okay? I don't know. But I understand your frustrations and your limitations towards this. It was bad. Feels like a case of bad luck, bad timing, specifically timing. The four-leaf clover. That's the second time I've seen that prominently. That four-leaf clover. This seems like an unlucky situation. I understand the four-leaf clover, prominent wishes. Okay. You wish you had more to help this person, but you don't. I understand. We have the letters G, C, the arrow of Sag, and then also Cupid's arrow. There might be a love component I'm not seeing here, where somebody is feeling devastated in some way about love or loss. Sorry about that. It's always yours, isn't it? And then we also have the medallion of Taurus, the incentivizer. Okay. All right. I do hope this helped you. Put in the comments as you see fit. Take care. Be well. Capricorn, welcome to your Sunday check-in. What's up? What's going on? Oh, yeah. La Luna. For some of you, the next full moon might be interesting. Which should be next week. Oh, yes. Thank you, Spirit. I appreciate that. No, it's something significant around your full moon, actually. Oh, it's coming up. I believe it's the 22nd. Yeah, I believe it's the 22nd. Yeah. Pay attention to your particular full moon next week. Who knows? There might be something in there for you. What's going on, please? Show me Capricorn. Show me Capricorn. Show me Capricorn. Show me Capricorn. Show me Capricorn, please. There you are, right on the split. You're like, there's something there I'm not trying to think about. That's for some of you, not all of you. If it weren't for your power card, I probably wouldn't have noticed it, to be honest. What's going on? What's going on? Show me Capricorn, please. Yes. Ten of Wands. Ten of Swords. Okay, may that come to an end then. Eight of Pentacles. Bravo. All right, Ace of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Two of Cups. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Page of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Seven of Cups. We're opening up towards this. Lolly. Knight of Wands, your energy's rising, so that tells me you already kind of suspect this in your own particular way. And you're like, hey man, I'm just trying to work through an ending here. Right? But Knight of Wands, in your diligence here, and that's a lot. I don't know how long you've been swinging this. I have no idea. May it be done. May it be at a rest. You have a period of hardship that's coming to an end. I don't know what the ending is. It's just hardship at this point. Ten of Wands. A period of hardship. Okay? I have so much work to do. I have so much something on my back. That period's coming to an end. And it's looking like the energy deflates considerably for you. And by energy here, I'm saying time, energy, and effort spent. Okay? It could be that things have been super difficult for you at work in terms of circumstance, reality. Okay? So I don't know what that hardship is, but it's coming down. And it needs to. I'm going to go ahead and take a guess. Some of you have been looking forward to that. Very much so. Whatever that Ten of Swords is, like, finally is done. There's an end in sight. You've been working overtime or like crazy to get this thing out of your life, done, or just getting back to a kind of a normal temperature for you. Okay. So again, your energy's rising. That tells me positivity, enthusiasm, and you know where that comes from? Knowing there's an end in sight. I've seen it many times. You get that kind of, that's finally done. That contract is done. That thing I've been holding on to for a month is done. That thing I've been working through for 3 months is done. You know, that's what that is. And I say, deflate. Bring it down. Now, Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Two of Cups. Well, isn't that nice? Yeah, it is. Page of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Seven of Cups. I do believe that this person's going to appear on your scene or yours on theirs in due course. They seem to represent a new opportunity in love. This is very much a single individual. Nine of Pentacles is at the heart of the reading here, and they are Two of Cups oriented. Someone who is indeed looking for a brand new opportunity, one that fits them in measure of worth and realistic endeavor, effort, and just frankly investment. So this person's looking for a real deal. Two of Cups is attached to them. They want a shared emotional union. It looks pretty rockin'. You seem to think so too when you connect with it in due course. It's not quite here yet. But eventually it will be. Why would you know about it? I mean, look at where you're coming from, honey. I don't think you've had much room to breathe on your own time. Never mind socialize. Okay. Page of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Seven of Cups. Yeah, we're going to be exploring options here soon. Eventually you're going to put some energy into that. Not too much. Page of Pentacles, that's nothing crazy. But once you've made up your mind on the subject to explore some cups, that's when this person comes into play. Again, they represent pure new. New. And hey, they're pretty resourceful too. They seem to stand comfortably on their own 2 feet. They have their own nice little garden that's all padded up based on their own experience. So this person's got stuff to offer as well. All right. But yeah, they're looking for the real deal. Okay. And you'll be exploring that, it looks like, shortly. All right. Cool. Yours was one of the nice, simple. I know where you're coming from was egregious. But I tell you what, the closer you got to that ending, whoo-hoo, your energy got real giddy. Like the end is near. The end is there. What's going on? Show me, Capricorn. Let's get some oracles for you. This is great. I like the simplicity of it. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I told you it was real. That's what I'm seeing here is the ace, just in another version of it. This person represents status, authenticity, possibly commitment. I just see it as a real high value person. Okay, number 25, and we have the ruby ring. All right. What else, please? Time is a thief. I see that. You're going to start taking your time back soon. The end is in sight, I promise. Number 24. I got to get past this shit. I know. I hear you. It's something you have to work through. It is your burden to bear. I saw that right away. I don't know what that is. I don't pretend to. I just know that you feel bound to it until it's complete. That's all I know. 36 is the binding rule. It's associated with the religious form as the Hierophant, but it's here in the negative, not the positive. This is what I feel bound to. It is my burden to bear until it is done, seeing the thing through, contract fulfillment. Time is a thief. Like, I wish I'd never signed up to that one, but we did. Now, I don't know what it is. I just know that you get back into the swing of things for yourself in future. Okay? All right. The main female. The love interest, the prospect, the one who has many prospects, who is open to love and receptivity, but also the legitimacy of real-world endeavors and or activities. Like I said, this person's quite comfortable in their own right. Okay. The clock, time has passed, concern, the harvest has come. Is it almost done? Is it almost done? I got it. 22 in reverse. There's really no decision to make here. So here we have the duality of decision-making. Do we got door number 1, 2, A, B, left, right, crossroads, whatever you want to call it. Choice is yours. Versus, there's really not much to think about. It's like there are no choices. I know. There's only ever been one door. When it comes to this situation, for some reason, it's like it's not going to be a difficult decision. It's just not going to be. Okay, that's cool. See if there's anything down there face up. No, there isn't. Okay. Oh, just a couple. The letter X, we have the arrow of Sag, Cupid striking home, Sagittarian energy, big dollar bill, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. And then, I'm seeing a wealth attached to this person, possibly to you. The point is that it's highly valuable. It keeps coming across like that. Look at the strength of that energy here. Look at that. The big dollar bill, someone's very successful. And the medallion of Libra. Okay, Mass and Libra in your chart could be connecting to one, or there's a sense of balance. Like I said, there's no decision here. There's no tricky balancing the scales. It's balanced. Just there's one choice. Okay. I hope this helped you. Put in the comments. Take care. Be well. Scorpio, welcome to your Sunday check-in. I got to tell you, the upcoming years and theirs, I was absolutely gobsmacked. I was like, I'm actually going to cry. You will not believe what I saw. I'll tell you, because you're not going to believe it. I actually have a real update for you, for the collective, on that Lover's Connection. Stay tuned. It was awesome. What's up? What's going on? So if you don't like what you see here today, cool. Tune in to Thursday. I'll be there. What's going on? It was awesome. I have to say, am I even seeing this right now? Is this even a Scorpio reading? Like, seriously. Like, seriously. Okay. What's going on? In the meantime, show me Scorpio in that person. Show me Scorpio. You have to excuse me if my stomach kicks off. I'm running late on my particular refresher, coffee and treat, which is what I typically have pre-Taurus. So if you hear any, that's my stomach. I'm going to go pick up Minnie from one of her summer activities, and then we're going to treat ourselves to a coffee, a croissant, and the pool. Because we love the pool. What's going on? What's going on? Show me Scorpio. Show me Scorpio. Show me Scorpio. Show me Scorpio. What's going on? Show me Scorpio and their person. Show me Scorpio and their person. What's going on? She has recently discovered the chocolate croissant, and she is all about that right now. What's going on? The Four of Cups, Queen of Swords, Seven of Cups. What is this? This doesn't feel like you. What is this? I mean, it probably is, but it feels different. King of Pentacles, Judgment, the Five of Pentacles. I would say it's coming across as a little firm, but you're trying to be open towards it. It's okay. Let me get to that. Six of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, the Page of Swords is in reverse. What? Okay. Eight of Pentacles, you working. That's cool. Yeah, we saw some pentacles here. That seems to be a non-issue between you two. You both know how to work. You both know how to work hard. You're both active contributors to your community. You killed the coin. They killed the coin. Okay. Let's back up. Four of Cups, Queen of Swords, Seven of Cups. You have a background noise attached here that says, I'm upset, but I'm not going to show it. You're saying I'm too smart. Queen of Swords, so I'm going to listen. So the King, Queen of Swords, they make informed decisions. You make informed decisions by listening and then talking and then listening, right? So you're gathering data and you are trying to leave your disappointment out of it. That's behind you. You're trying to ignore it. I'm not going to infuse my emotional disappointment into this. So it's like, I'll listen to you. Seven of Cups, I'm trying to remain open positively, but it's still kind of like a limited experience. I don't see you fully blasting open your emotions towards this. It's still, okay, I'm listening. And I'm feeling, I'm listening, and I'm feeling. You're going back and forth between the two. What you're not trying to do is display your upsetness or negativity. Okay? You're listening and trying to feel. Listening. Okay, fine. King of Pentacles, Judgment. Five of Pentacles. Now, here we have someone who is practical in nature, right? Very resourceful. But Judgment's attached to them. And not only is it attached to them, it's in the dead center reading. Yeah. So that's a critical lesson for this person. Decision-making, lessons, the whole thing. I would have to clarify it to see its importance and to what extent. I do know the Five of Pentacles suggests this person has had some lessons about breakage and abandonment, something like this. And they have the judgment to overrule this, look at it, reapproach it, fix it, or repair it. It seems to be at their disposal. Okay. The shared Six of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Like I said, the Pentacle world is not a stranger to either of you. You're a hard worker. They're a hard worker. I think you two have many commonalities. So this could have something to do with a work endeavor. I'm not quite sure what the connection is. I just know that you two have a lot of overlying principles in terms of balancing, doing your job, role fulfillment, responsibility, reliability, resourceful income, that kind of thing. And that you are both, like I said, involved in your community in some way. Everything you do, what you do or they do, touches everything. You both have it in common. Now, this is what's interesting. Page of Swords in reverse. Not my favorite, not everybody's favorite, right? I don't know what to do, so I don't do anything. I look, I'll observe, but I'm hands off. I won't do nothing. I'm not going to say nothing. I'll just be quiet. So it's looking like someone has stopped adopting that point of view. There's nothing I can say. There's nothing I can do. We're coming out of this. Because I wouldn't believe either one of you. Whoever that Page of Swords was, I wouldn't have believed either one of you anyway. Because apparently, between the two of you, you have a wealth of practiced habits, rituals, monetary income, resourcefulness, reliability, accountability, so on and so forth. Like I said, that's attributed to the both of you, heavily. In fact, you two, once upon a time... Okay. So that... This is known. You two can, beyond theory, in reality, can actually stabilize anything on your own terms, never mind with each other. It's like you've done it before, many times. So I wouldn't have believed whoever was Page of Swords, but I don't do anything. I don't say, no. So somebody here stopped adopting this hands off, I can't see a solution attitude. And it's looking like we're putting some principles back in place to balance this thing. I will say this. The only designation I have is with this person is that it's at their disposal to learn the lesson about the Five of Pentacles, the breakage and abandonment. And it's their choice or judgment call to repair it or look at it. But you both have the tools for the job. So somewhere you're moderating, carefully listening and evaluating your feelings to whatever this person has to say. And the proposedness between you two is to stop with this, well, there's nothing I can do or say, because it's just not true. It's not true for either one of you. Actually, there's a wealth of activity that could take place between the two of you. All right? What else? I have no idea what this is about, guys. I've described it as best I could without clarifiers. Okay? The wealthy man. Yeah, well, there's a wealth of activity between the two of you. Also the number 13, which is technically our power number, but just FYI. But yeah, somebody here is, the both of you have a wealth of activity, responsibility, name for yourselves. You're both respectable in your communities and your work. The storm passed. The storm has passed. There's a letter. And it's the in-depth letter, which is good. There's a lot to work with in that. It's not like a quick, hey, what's up, winky face. No, this is the letter of depth, thought, feeling, information. So I see you processing that then. And then there's the emotion, but it's clearing up. The storm is clearing, the storm is passing. There might have been a storm of some sort of influence around you too. Number 6 and 27. There. Okay, you both talking. So we there. So you are responding. I was wondering. It's like, yeah. Otherwise, this wouldn't be here. It wouldn't be here. So whatever it is that you choose, like, I'm not saying nothing. I ain't doing nothing. Well, now we're talking. The both of you. Thoughtful message for thoughtful message. Thoughtful response for thoughtful response. It's thorough, and a lot of information is being shared, but it's necessary. How else can these two act on their known attributes and skills unless somebody starts it going? So 7/27. Okay. Mask. The many masks. Let's not wear masks. Let's be honest. Number 40. Okay? But I think it's more like you. What face will you show this person? I kind of see you going back and forth between information and what you feel, information, what you feel. I really think this speaks more to you. What face will you show this person and how? You'll have to sort that out as you go along. But I would advise the both of you to be as authentic as possible, otherwise your skills won't apply for either one of you. Okay, not as effectively as they should. Okay? Once more, you cannot work with what you do not have. So it behooves both people to be as honest as possible. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We have N, F, I, L. We have the crab in reverse, Cancerian, but also you're not trying to leave certain emotionality out of it. I saw that for you, yes. Cat's in reverse. Somebody was not listening to their intuition or isn't. It's interesting. That's interesting. Or feelings have changed. Maybe. I don't know. Take that as it resonates. Perhaps it does not. I hope this helped regardless. Put in the comments. Take care. Be well. Pisces, welcome to your Sunday check-in. What's up? What's going on? Show me, Pisces. Show me, Pisces. Show me, Pisces and their person. Like always, we're going to start with your side of the board, but as I explained in the intro, reverse the energies as you see fit. What's going on? Page of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Page of Cups. Okay. The World. Okay. Nine of Cups and the Two of Wands. Shared Judgment, Lesson, King of Pentacles again. I promise you I'd shuffle these. You don't even know how many times in between takes. We had a Judgment with the King of Pentacles not too long ago. The Empress too. It's funny because you're both showing me such low frequencies. I have no idea what you two are doing in reality. And yet there could be. So much of it. Knight of Cups. Emotional expression, vulnerability. Your particular knight, by the way. That is your court designation, is the Knight of Cups. So the Knights, once more, they're responsible for moving our stuff outside of ourselves, okay? We have our own internal process, and then, therefore, we have our own external. So the Knights are external, what we think, feel, and acting upon, that kind of thing, outside of ourselves. Your heart flow would like to move outside of yourself, express itself specifically via emotion, vulnerability, romantic, I don't know. But it's something that says, this is not easy for me, but it's coming from a soft place, a real soft place. This is how I would flow. This is what I would express. This is what I would feel in whatever direction. It's just going outwards, okay? That's the overview. Now, I look at you individually. Page of Pentacles, Four Swords, Page of Cups. I can see that you put some investment into this idea of resting and healing. Quiet time, internal reflection. And when you come out of it, I see that little soft spot again. Page of Cups pops up. When you are rested, when your mind is rested, when your spirit is rested, there's something you connect to that is soft, that would like to be open. And it doesn't seem like it's a lot, but it seems to mean a lot to you. And I would say that that soft spot is growing. I don't know what you're going to do with it because you're showing me pages. Okay? But I trust that whatever it is that you learned whilst healing and resting and meditating, reflecting, I believe it's true because you have an emotional response when you come out of it. You keep going back to the soft spot. It's there, it's growing, you feel it, and it's authentic. But I don't see you having done anything with it. You seem more well-rested after resting, and that's the whole idea. Some healing, but it's like your heart has something to say, but I don't know where it's trying to go. But I like it because it is authentic. It seems to be a very simple expression in you. And those are the best kinds of expressions, or the simplest. Doesn't take much. The best things never do. Something's either sincere or it's not. Now, whom is attached to you? Someone who withdrew their emotional selves from you. Their emotional self is fairly large with the Nine of Cups. This is someone who more often than not says, I do love myself and I do believe in wish fulfillment. But they cycled it. So how they appointed their emotions towards you withdrew. Okay? I know that it used to point itself at you. Nine of Cups is at the middle of the reading. I'd be very curious to clarify that. But this person says, I love you like I love myself. I just know something to be true. So Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment, again, once more, based on the premise that we understand we love ourselves. So that means they tried to share themselves with you in some way, I believe. Because it was the same way they would share with themselves. Okay? Until it didn't. But here's the thing. Two of Wands. They think on you. Two of Wands, they think on you. There's a delay there. You're showing me this is my soft spot, and even though it seems they withdrew their emotionality from your accessibility, sometimes it still flashes on you. There is a proposition here for potential communication, assuming someone expresses themselves. It's possible. Two of Wands suggests it is. Real-world activity, contemplation, decision-making, communication. It's possible for the both of you. I just have that feeling looking at this person, they would still point that sense of I love you the way I love myself I think they would point that at you if they could. It's not demanding. It's not in your face. It's not threatening. I don't know where they are. I just know that even though they seem to have personally withdrawn their emotional accessibility to you, they would still feel something towards you. It's hard to tell. They seem to be far away, but there's still some sort of pull there, just like you experience a kind of pull, right? But you have a developing soft spot. Yours is developing, it's in the process, present day. Theirs is past reflection. You have a growing soft spot, and theirs pulled away from you. But in some way, it's still there. Judgment. King of Pentacles, the Empress, We get a judgment call here for both sides. Lessons. How much do you two really mean to each other? And can you both own it? King and Queen of Pentacles are very claiming. The Empress and Emperor, in their own right, the same. They have to be in order to have the kind of status that they do, but more than status, the responsibility for decision-making. You have to be willing to claim responsibility. I just know that under the judgment here that's proposed to these two figures, there is a wealth of spirit, generosity, love, and care, nurturing aspects on both sides. But that call kind of depends on the both of you. I'm sorry, I can't see more of it anchored in the 3D. It remains a proposal. You have a growing soft spot, theirs is absent. That's all I have. But if there ever should be a sense of timing is right, you two are more than capable, of coming together and feeling good about it. I'm sorry I can't be of further assistance. I can't see more. I'm sorry. Not without clarification, no. Somewhere in there is their emotional truth. Somewhere in there is a truth that exists in them still, which means in time, with good decisions, you two could put what you know and feel together. Okay. Messenger, for somebody, yes. Page, Knight, Two of Wands. I told you, I read what's here, not what isn't. There is a potential here for communication that is vibrant, bold, colorful, beautiful, sincere. Okay. Number 1. Perhaps in time. False. Garden, false visibility. Oh. Somebody keeps themselves hidden. Technically, it's on display. Like, anybody can see me. If anybody wanted to get a hold of me, no problem. I'm right there. Boom. Anybody can see me. Anybody can see me. Very few are allowed to. This person hides their face a lot. So while technically somebody on the surface presents themselves as being visible, see, anybody can see me. I have no secret. I ain't hiding. It's false. Limited viewer, very limited viewership. It can be seen at events, parties. Everybody can see this, but very few can touch them or access them. Cautious. Storm, number 6. Storm exiting, storm entering, change, clearing up the clouds through messages. Number 12, 6. Anything else in here, please? Imprisonment, someone says that they cannot They're chained. There's nothing they can do. There's nothing they can do. There's nothing they can do. I think that's part of the falseness. It's that sense of anybody can see me anytime. No problem. But it's false. Someone feels internally that they are bound. There's nothing that they can do, while presenting that they're completely open. So it's kind of like, it's fine if they came to me, I'd be completely open to it. This is false. Somebody self-imposes this imprisonment that I can't change, or there's nothing I can do. But hey, I'm open if it came my way, but even then it would still be closed off. We have to choose to free ourselves from this notion that there's nothing we can do. But then stop pretending that we're so available. It's, there's a fortune attached to someone, possibly. Number 26. Yes. Sudden wealth or great fortune. Not exactly sudden. I'm sure everything here is earned. It just seems that way. But there is a sense of prosperity here attached to someone. Wealth, value, status. Wealth, value, status. Someone has done very well for themselves. Number 11 and 26. These I'm excluding. We have enough here to work with, I think, at least in oracles. But that's significant in terms of prosperity, wealth, abundance. Okay. There's this idea here someone just gets lucky. No, I don't think that's it. Whatever it is, whatever that luck is or that value is, it flows from someone naturally. It doesn't mean it wasn't created or earned, it just flows. Somebody believes in the principles of wealth and attraction of it. Yes, I agree. But that's confirmation for some of you. Okay? Oh boy, the letter U. Heart with the nurse's cap, healing. I know, I saw it in you. I did. Gecko, Aries, Leo, Sag, and then for some of you, just the gecko being confirmation of something that you might see. Octopus in the upright, a grip of emotions. That doesn't necessarily make it bad, but there's that emotional intensity that's starting to grip on somebody. The tower, lightning strikes. There's that movement. I saw it here with the storm. For some of you, and storm or thunderstorm is confirmation of a particular day and or occurrence, or it's just the metaphor for the tower. Things are shifting and changing, but ultimately it's to clear things up, not to make things worse. So here we have number 6 and also the lightning bolt. Okay, Pisces, honey, I do hope this helped you. Put in the comments. Take care. Be well. Cancer, welcome to your Sunday check-in. What's up? What's going on? So, well, you just... Death just tried to fall out of my hand in reverse or something. For some of you, just FYI, something we thought was over. Maybe not so much. That's for some of you, not all of you. Okay. Or it could just be that my fingers were being clumsy. Okay, there you go. What's going on, please? Show me, Cancer. 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 Show me, Cancer, please. What's going on? Show me, Cancer. Oh, I think we're going to have a nice little glass of red tonight. Not because anything is difficult, wrong, or rough, just because it's a nice way to finish out the day. Full day, but a comprehensive day, job well done kind of thing, you know. And then just going to top it off with a little, well, reward. Oh, no. Some of you need wine for other reasons. 5 of Wands. Oh, no. 6 of Cups. 3 of Wands. Okay. We had a tiff with a special person, connection, a unique one. It does not have to be romantic in nature, but the 6 of Cups just suggests that you two have shared memories that are, again, that unique, that emotional uniqueness that can happen between two people without words. There's just an emotional understanding between you two that things are different or this is special. Okay. So we've had some roughness there. 5 of Wands, arguments, disagreements, not being lined up. Okay. And 3 of Wands, I see you looking out to the distance. Waiting for what? I don't know. Let's keep going. All right. Knight of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, and the Sun. The person who surrounds you has had some time to themselves at length. So that's funny. You're showing me this fight was like yesterday to you, energetically. They're like, No. They have a completely different disposition. I've been moving in this particular direction for a while, and it's been healing, and I've had quiet time, and I've had some alone time. I've had time to myself. I've had time to think, and like it feels good. The sun, they seem to be in a good place. It's so interesting. Yours is so much more upfront, immediate. Like you and I just had a fight, and I'm still not over it. And they're like, I'm good. I'm good. It's unassuming. It's quiet. They've done a lot of resting. But they look warm. They look happy. Okay. Queen of Cups. The Emperor. The Two of Wands. Okay. Hopefully we can get you two back on the same page. It's so interesting. It still hits you emotionally like it happened yesterday, doesn't it? Well, to be water-oriented, those feelings can make quite the impression. It could have happened a year ago, 2 years ago. But when something hits you in the cups, just right or just so, or an impactful moment, it can feel like it happened last night, last week. Okay, let's see that overview of the Fool. Yeah, you're wanting to open up. I think you're tired of feeling this over and over again. Okay, there is something here you're waiting for, and my thing about waiting, guys, I'm not a big fan of it because people tend to get lost to waiting. In this idea of a longing or a hope that's hard to define, we're looking for something, not necessarily have anything to believe that there's worth waiting for. So I just want people to be careful with that waiting. I think you're looking for something to tell you about timing to be right. I don't know what that is to you. It either resonates or it doesn't. The Fool, for your opening energy overall, you're saying you want to open up. You have that blast of energy. I feel good. Is that wrong? Is the timing right? I say it is, because that's a very sharp instinct. It's very sharp, and it has much more dedication and focus of the spiritual self than a Three of Wands ever could. A Three of Wands says, I'm looking for something to hope for, but it's kind of open-ended. The Fool's like, I gotta live now. So for those of you who are looking to get clued in for a signal about timing, there's something in you that's rising now. Let's open up now. Let's be a beautiful flower now and just open up. And I don't know what that is to you. I just know it takes you back to the disharmony between yourself and someone else. So what does that mean? How would you use that Fool? Well, we'll get to that. Them, I think their energy is remarkably tidy. So Knights of Pentacles, they slowly pulled away from this. Four Swords rested on it. Now they're all smiles. Okay. They're kind of, they're in a 3-card definition of I got over it. So 3-card, and they did it their own way. They did it their own way, on their own time and on their own dime. The way healing should be, it should be on one's own time. Unless you're healing with someone else, and that should be a 2-part process. But for some reason, you're on your own doing your thing. They did their thing. But here, let's get back to that Fool sensation. Queen of Cups, the Emperor, Two of Wands. Again, the 2 and 3 are not that far apart. It's just Two of Wands becomes much more active than the 3 does. You think it'd be the way around, but it's not. Two of Wands says, this is in front of me now, a little more, and I can make decisions with it. I can communicate with it. I can look out upon the world and expect something to be there, whereas the 3 of Wands is just open-ended waiting. As we see here in the 2. Gazing out upon the literal world. So now I have 2 figures that seem to be showing up quite sharply in terms of love and empowerment and being firm and commanding and feeling like we have something we can do. We have a role to play. There's something to fulfill here. Okay. So whatever that Fool is to you, be it a blast of energy that you can make good on, taking a chance, taking a risk, be it a new beginning or reintroducing your energy in some way to something in your life, I don't know. But if that's what you were looking for, your own particular Cancerian bat signal, if you will, you either feel that or you don't. Do I have the opportunity for these 2 folks to talk and look upon each other gracefully with respect? Yes. Has it happened yet? No. Could it do? Yes. And I've been seeing this quite a bit for folks without enough 3D energy to anchor this. It's hard to say. That's the honesty. Honesty. So that's all I can tell people. This either fits you or it doesn't. But if you don't feel that blast of the fool at all in any way, okay, to take a chance, to take a risk, to roll those dice one more time, okay? Let's just say use that for you. Do something else. Anything that takes you out of the position of waiting and living, just more into living. Less waiting, more living. And if these two are able to love and respect each other with mutual sense of empowerment and agreement later on down the line, cool, awesome sauce. Okay? Use your energy for you first and foremost. But if you think that there's something you must do, then do it. Just know that it's right for you and you'll be fine. Okay? Just know it's right for you. That's all any of us can do, guys. I'm sorry it's so vague. I can't give you more with what I don't read what's not here. It's just a hard rule for me. Okay? You have to fill in the particular blanks by living life, making decisions. But if you wanted to know about the forecast of this, what's the forecast then if I opened up? Because I kind of feel that, but I don't know. Looks good to me. Sunny day. You know? On the distant horizon for some of you, time has passed. I know you feel it like it was yesterday, but I'm seeing that time has passed. It's just the emotions are catching up to you today. I'm not sure why that is. 36, I don't see this as further out. I'm saying this as time has already passed. There's different horizons now. There's a different feeling. There's a different motion. Marriage. This is... I don't like doing that. I don't like doing this. Mark, listen to me. I don't like doing this. It's the impression I had almost immediately. You do your thing, they do their thing. And then there's what's the potential there between you two. The Emperor who loves his Queen of Cups and vice versa. Gender roles aside. You two don't know, do you? Why would you? I'm looking at you. You don't know. Why would you know? They don't know either. You two don't know what you are to each other yet. $36, $325. Perhaps March next year. I'm not saying marriage, I'm saying something further out. I say this is mutual love and respect and firmness for each other. But you two are currently separated. What did I say? In time. It may not be today, it might be tomorrow. Kind of really depends. Comes down to that fool. What does that mean to you? Where does it start? What does it look like? I have a feeling you're the Emperor here. I mean, I could call you the Queen of Cups by all rights. That's your natural state of grace energy. I'm just saying I don't think you two know what it is you mean to each other just yet. For the meantime, toil and labor, working through it intensely. The aggravation. Day in, day out, toil and labor. I know some of you work very hard. Outside this stuff, I know some of you work very hard. Number 38. Or perhaps you both do. Toil and labor, working hard to change the future as we speak. It's hard to change the future, the course of one's direction and compass. You're saying it's very hard to, somebody's here saying it's very hard to shift gears midlife. Oh yeah. 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 It's very hard to, you've been working so hard to shift gears, to change compass, to change direction. And yet, nevertheless, it's there. It's available to you. Foxes in reverse, that's good. No slyness, no coyness, no false pretenses, no wayward thoughts. Just a true movement of action and intent. 14, 42, 38. We have the letter S, A, J, your seashell. Listen to your feelings. Dragon, Aries, Leo, Sag. There's the Emperor. Dragon specifically is associated with Aries. Doesn't have to be, but there's that sense of empowerment here. Use your powers for good, for the dragon is a powerful creature. Okay. I hope it's helped you. Put in the comments. Take care. Be well. Cinnamon, come here, baby. Come on, go girl. Who's my Cinnabon? Who's my Cinnabon? Who's my Cinnababy? Come here, baby. Up. Cinnababy. Yeah. Who's my good girl? Have a great rest of your day. Take care. Be well.